Iran's now launched missiles targeting a U.S. military base in Qatar, which happens to be the largest U.S. military base in the Middle East. The U.S. Embassy in Qatar immediately told American personnel to shelter in place, while Qatar's government suspended all flights as a precaution. Thankfully, Qatar's air defense systems intercepted the missiles without any casualties. In a statement, the Qatari government wrote this: "We affirm that the state of Qatar reserves the right to respond directly in a manner proportional to the nature and scale of the blatant aggression and in accordance with international law." Now, this is all happening after the U.S. struck Iran on Saturday night.
Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated.
Operation Midnight Hammer targeted 3 nuclear facilities in Iran to prevent the country from building a nuclear weapon. Now, this was a surprise airstrike for many, and it was a combination of stealth bombers, heavy bunker busters, and cruise missiles. Now, U.S. officials say that this operation involved more than 125 aircraft, and 75 precision-guided weapons were dropped on the 3 locations. Now, U.S. officials did confirm that these strikes in Iran did cause no casualties, but they did inflict serious structural damage. However, Iran's state media is pushing back, claiming the targeted sites were already evacuated, and the impact wasn't as severe as the U.S. is making it. Meanwhile, Israel and Iran have been trading blows since Sunday. Israel reportedly struck multiple sites in Tehran and western Iran, including a prison and the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps headquarters. In response to this, Iran launched missiles at Tel Aviv and Haifa. Now, Israeli and allied forces say that they have intercepted about 99% of these incoming threats. And now major cities at home are on high alert. In Los Angeles, the State Threat Assessment Center is watching for any potential threats. New York City is increasing security at religious, cultural, and diplomatic sites. Washington, D.C. officials are preparing for possible retaliation, including cyber attacks, and are boosting security around places of worship. Now, Trump on Sunday suggested a regime change for Iran on social media, writing "Make Iran Great Again," which the White House later had to clarify that the U.S. has not changed its military policy.
But if they refuse to engage in diplomacy moving forward, why shouldn't the Iranian people rise up against this brutal terrorist regime? That's a question the president raised last night, but as far as our military posture, it hasn't changed.
We'll keep you updated as the situation continues to unfold in real time, so make sure to follow us on social media at the National Desk.